Hello! In this video, we are going to do something really special. Extract DNA from 2 bananas. Sounds fun, right? DNA actually stands for deoxyribonucleic acid, which is the chemical name for the molecules, aka cells, that carry genetic instructions for all living things, like me and these 2 bananas. In this short process, we're going to actually be able to see the banana's DNA. Step 1. What are our materials? Well, let's find out. First, we have our 2 bananas. Next, we have our Ziploc baggie, a fork, good old table salt, dish soap, a strainer, a coffee filter, glass bowl, a measuring jug, isophoric alcohol. Now that we have all our materials, let's get started. Step 1. Let's cut our banana, or peel back our banana first and then cut it, and put it in the Ziploc baggie. Let's get started. First one's done. Peel back the second. Second one is done. And now we mash. This can get a little messy, so I would place a plate down or some napkins. So now we just mash these up, cut them into pretty good pieces. Super easy. Okay. Now we've put them in the bag. We'll get them in here pretty airtight. It makes it easier to mix them together. And now we mash. The fun part. The mixing process is actually to help our banana cells separate. That way we could better expose them to the agents that we're going to be adding in this bag. So now we just finish up the mixing, make sure it's all nice and liquidy, no chunks. Now that we've mixed the bananas together, we have another step. So step 2. Take our half full cup of warm water, our dish soap, and our table salt, and we're gonna mix. So our table salt comes first. Now let's put 4 teaspoons. So we have time for our dish soap. And we're gonna do only 2 teaspoons of dish soap. So we're pouring that in here. Oh, nice and blue. Blue is one of my favorite colors. Look at that, that's pretty cool. And done. So the reason we use these ingredients specifically is because they help our process in breaking down this DNA. The soap actually breaks down cell membranes and makes them easier to separate, and the salt brings all the DNA together, so it's more visible to us. And now, carefully, we're going to open this bag, and we're going to add this liquid to the bag. It's closed very tightly. You don't want any of this just leaking out. It would be a little bit of a mess to clean up. Now, on my phone, I'm going to set a timer for 10 minutes. And in those 10 minutes, we're going to do step 3. Mishmash. No. So on my phone, I have a timer for 10 minutes. In those 10 minutes, we are going to mesh all of this together very gently. So just like this, over the time period of 10 minutes. So I will meet you in 10 minutes. Okay, now let's set up our filter. We will take the coffee filter and place it on top of the strainer. Now we set both of these on top of the measuring cup. Easy, right? The coffee filter and strainer will help ensure that the chunks of the banana will not seep through and tarnish our chances of seeing the DNA. So we need this. And when the mixture is done filtering, we'll be so much closer to the end. So I have my contents, and I'm going to very carefully pour them into the strainer. Oh. So you might not be able to fit all of it at a time, but that's okay. By now, we should be able to see that it's dripping, and this is a great sign. But unfortunately, this process can take quite a while, so I will see you in a bit. So in the end, we were only able to get half a cup of liquid, but that's perfectly okay. Right now, I'm going to pour this liquid into our glass bowl right here. And now here comes the fun part. At this point, make sure you're wearing some safety goggles or having an adult handle this, unless you are an adult and you're able to handle this perfectly fine. And now we're going to pour our alcohol just right down the side. At this point, the alcohol is set for quite a while, and now what we're looking for is things that look like little cotton strands. And oh, we found one. We were able to pick it up with this skewer. Much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Some people might think this is a little underwhelming, but in the eyes of biology, it's amazing. It's amazing being able to actually physically see this. Thank you.